1-0 Braves.
And that'll bring up Jackson Merrill. 292 in his rookie campaign, 24 homers, 90 runs batted in. Line to center, in for a base hit from Merrill. Tatis from third. Here comes Manny. The throw is going to hit the mound. 2 runs in. Jackson Merrill driving in a pair. Put the Padres on top 2-1. Quick answer against Sales.
3-2 Atlanta here in the third.
First and third now for Jackson Merrill. Looking to be the Padre. The only drive-in run so far.
Hard hit grounder to first base. Olsen has it on the bag. Throws home high. And Machado slides in safely. So they got it out at first base. But Merrill does, in fact, get the run home, and we are tied again. It's 3-3.
And Atlanta has a 4-3 lead.
Got a pinch hitter. It's Padres debut for Gavin Sheets. Yeah, Sheets put on a power display during spring training. Fly ball, center field, struck pretty well. Harris going back at the wall. It's gone! First AB in a Padres uniform for Gavin Sheets. He takes it out of the yard. Ties the score, 4-4. Rise today. 0-for-2 with a sacrifice bunt. In the air to right field. Kelnick heading over towards the corner. Will make the catch as Hayward tags at third. He will score, and the Padres take a 5-4 lead. Luis Suarez on the sock fly. Infield in for Atlanta with Tatis at third base. Padres now trying to obtain some insurance here. On the ground, fair ball. From third comes Tatis. Machado headed for seconds, got himself an RBI double. Padres have a 2-run lead on top, 6-4. A 3 RBI day today for Merrill. Merrill to right. Kelnick getting himself set. Comes in, makes the catch. Here comes Machado. Here comes the throw. Going to be close, and Manny is safe. Padres take a 7-4 lead. Jackson Merrill with his 4th RBI on the day. First and second, 2-way in the 9th, and Ozzie Albies homered back in the 3rd inning. Ground ball right side. Cronenworth on to first. Padres win the home opener. Suarez gets the save as the Padres are victorious. Come from behind, victory style at Petco Park in San Diego. Padres coming up in the bottom of the 1st inning. It'll be Fernando leading it off. Ronaldo Lopez. A very good year last year. First pitch, driven deep and far to left off the bat of Nando. It'll ride out of here. Home run number 1 of the year for Tatis Jr. Padres lead it 1-0.
Only one word to describe that young man: electric.
So they're at the corners now, 2 down. For Martin Maldonado getting his first start as Lopez another chance to turn 2. Line to center field, a base hit from Maldonado. From third comes Bogarts. Padres take a 2-0 lead.
This is all about the location and not necessarily the pitch selection. There is some frustration from Ronaldo Lopez.
We are tied at 2.
2 on and 2 out for Xander, who reached on a fielder's choice last inning and scored the 2nd Padre run.
To left center field, a base hit for Bogarts. From second base comes Jackson Merrill. He'll score, and the Padres have their lead back again on top 3-2.
That's what I'm talking about. A little chew-out thunder right there.
And we are tied at 3.
Bottom of the 8th inning, and Jake Cronenworth going to lead it off against lefty Dylan Lee.
High drive! Deep right field off the bat of Cronenworth into the crowd zone! Padres take a 4-3 lead.
Second slider in a row, and this one on the sweet spot. Right down the middle.
Robert Suarez on to try and close this thing out. Jared Kelnick, he already tied the game once tonight with a home run. Now he's back in the 5th inning.
Kelnick to the plate. He's responsible for the last Braves run.
They struck him out, the Padres win. A 1-2-3 9th inning for Robert Suarez, who picks up the save as the Padres have taken the first 2 games of this 4-game series against the Atlanta Braves.
2 on, 1 out for Harris. Atlanta with its first real good opportunity since 3 batters into the game. And Harris breaks his bat on a looping liner to second base. They'll throw to third and get it out there and then go to second for the double play.
Albies never really left first base. Had to wait and see initially if Jake was going to catch it or not. He didn't, and it works out beautifully. An inning-ending double play. Time to stretch at Petco Park. Still no score. And 2 down here in the 7th inning.
3-2. That is off of Bummer, ricocheting all the way to La Jolla. Cronenworth into second base.
Bogart's going to be intentionally walked, and Yuli Gurriel going to come on in the pinch.
Rolled toward the left side and through. Profar puts it on the ground. The Padres take the first lead today. It's a pinch hit RBI single for Yuli Gurriel.
Austin's had some very hard hit balls in this series. He's 0 for 2 in this game.
It came inside, into left field it goes, and a sliding effort for Hayward. He fought it a little bit, but a very nice play from Hayward in left.
Wandy Peralta and Alec Jacob combining with Randy Vasquez for 8 shutout innings.
Braves with a runner 90 feet away. The Padres 1 out away from going up 3-0 in this 4-game set.
Strike 3 called.
The Pods start 3-0 for just the 5th time in franchise history.
And tonight the Padres go for their first 4-0 start, second in franchise history. They're trying to do it against a really good Braves team. You remember A.J. Smith-Shawver, 2 starts, 1 in May, 1 game 1 against the Padres, gave up a moonshot homer to this guy. A check swing, are you kidding me? Tatis thinks 2, and he will get there easily. 2 of the most bizarre doubles in 2 days that the Padres have. One went off the foot yesterday of Aaron Bummer. And how about this one to start? That's bizarre.
Good to see Manny in the lineup. Left yesterday's game with calf tightness. And he swings, hits it in the air, deep to right field. Kelnick's going back. He turns around to watch. It's off the base of the wall. RBI double off the fence for Manny. And the Padres take a 1-0 lead.
Third walk allowed by Smith-Shawver, and it comes with 2 down in the bottom of the 3rd inning.
Now Xander Bogaerts. And that is hammered down the line and left. It's going to get down. Here comes Cronenworth. And the Padres have a 2-0 lead. And the walk comes back to bite Smith-Shawver.
3rd time through the order now for Nick Pivetta. Padres with a 2-0 lead. Pivetta has allowed 1 hit. I mean, Pivetta has just been remarkable here in his Padre debut.
Now Riley will bat.
As this one's lined to 3rd and caught by Machado. That ball caught Manny as much as Manny caught that ball.
Telling you, they don't call it the hot corner. One third baseman to the other. Manny Machado has always been so good with that mitt.
How about Nick Pivetta? Another 1-2-3 inning. He has faced the minimum through 7 innings. And Suarez has done a really good job of keeping this score 2-0.
Here's the 2-0. Merrill swings, sends it in the air to left center field. Pretty well struck. Profar back to the gap. Not going to get there. An RBI double in the 7th, and the Padres lead it 3-0. 1 away. Bogart still at second base, and Brandon Lockridge coming up.
And that one is slapped to the corner and right. It gets down. We'll get a chance to see Lockridge's speed. He'll put the brakes on there at second. How about the 5th double for the Padres tonight? Another run as Bogart scores.
But if you're able to get off to a great start like Fernando Tatis, man, this will do wonders for him. It's a long season, though.
Ripped. Riley off his glove. Fernando with another hit.
2-run inning for the Padres.
Jeremy Estrada is now in for San Diego, trying to get them the sweep of Atlanta. That's it. That's the game, and it was a dominant performance by the Padre pitchers. Hey, the last time they started 4-0, they ended up in the World Series. That was 1984. This is the first series sweep against Atlanta at Petco since 2014, and the first 4-game series win at home since May of 1979.
Petco Park, downtown San Diego, California. Guardians Padres renewing their friendly rivalry.
It's all working right now for the Padres, especially the starting pitching. And tonight we get our first look at Kyle Hart.
Let's have a good start tonight for Kyle Hart.
Swing and a miss, and a good way to start his return to the major league. Strikes out Stephen Kwan to begin the game.
Well, after pounding the strike zone, Ortiz has got very passive.
The bases are loaded. Back-to-back walks allowed by Ortiz.
Now be careful here. Gavin's looking for the old number 1. Middle in.
To right field. Noel going back. Looks up. It's off the wall. 2 runs in. Padres take a 2-1 lead.
The Padres are dancing in the sheets.
A sac fly for Hayward, and the Padre lead is 3-1.
The Guardians have not given up 4 earned runs in quite some time. 22 straight games. Here comes Fernando. Likes a leadoff spot. Fernando to left center field. That's in for a base hit. That'll score Sheets. It's an RBI single for Tatis Jr. It's a 4-1 Padres lead.
And the fun continues.
So Rocchio comes through with a base hit. Oh, he's on with 2 outs.
Ball 2 strikes to Stephen Kwan.
Swung on and popped into shallow right. Cronenworth back. Fernando in. On the run. Tatis slides forward and he makes the catch to end the inning.
Time to party here with runners at first and second. Full count. To left, and that's going to be a fair ball. 2 runs are in. Padres will take a 6-2 lead. Gavin Sheets has driven in 4 runs tonight.
Jason Hayward at the dish.
Driven to right center field. Back goes Noel at the wall. It is off the wall. First hit in the Padres uniform for Jason Hayward is an RBI wall ball double. 7-2 San Diego. For the faithful, stand as one at Petco Park in San Diego. 43,404 of them. Ground ball. Peralta plants and throws. Padres win! First time in franchise history, the San Diego Padres start the season 5-0.
Yes, indeed. The Padres are 5-0. First time in franchise history.
No fooling on this April 1st.
Tonight it is Michael King looking to bounce back after a tough first outing this season.
Michael walked the first guy that he faced leading off the game, Stephen Kwan. Since then, 6 up, 6 down with 5 straight strikeouts. Here in a scoreless game, top of the 3rd inning, left-handed batter waiting on the 3-2. The pitch from King taken at the knee, strike 3 call.
6 consecutive strikeouts for Michael King.
Broken bat pop into shallow center field. Lockridge charging in from left center. He dove forward and he made the catch. Xander was there, Merrill was coming, and Brandon Lockridge, like a bolt of lightning, comes in and out number 2 here in the 3rd. Here's Jackson Merrill, who grounded into a double play in the 2nd inning. Swings at the first pitch, sends it high and deep to right center field. Jones is back at the wall. This one gonna go! First of the year for Jackson Merrill.
Padres take a 1-0 lead.
And Merrill, one of the top rookies a year ago, off to a great start this season. Now the Guardians with that leadoff base runner for Daniel Schneemann.
Swing and a miss, and King strikes him out. That's 9 Ks for Michael King.
Swung on and missed, strike 3. Back-to-back Ks again for Michael King, and that is 10.
That strike 3 gets him looking.
Michael King leaves after 5 overpowering innings because he struck out 11, used 88 pitches.
It's 2nd and 3rd now with only 1 out. Top of the lineup, Fernando Tatis steps in.
Plenty deep enough for Iglesias to tag and score. Lockridge also advances to 3rd base. A sacrifice fly and a 2-0 Padre lead.
Execution, execution, execution.
2 outs, runner at 3rd for Luis Arraez.
Into left field, a base hit for Arraez. From 3rd comes Lockridge. Padres take a 3-0 lead. Luis Arraez driving in a run.
Jake Cronenworth will pinch hit for Jose Iglesias. 2 men aboard, 1 out.
Around from 2nd comes Merrill. He will score, and the Padres take a 4-0 lead. Pinch hit, RBI single for Jake Cronenworth.
Now the top of the order, Stephen Kwan with the bases loaded. The Padres bullpen has been almost bulletproof.
Swing and a miss, he struck him out.
And the Guardians leave them loaded.
So the runners now at 2nd and 3rd. 1 out, infield asked to come in. The pitch to the cleanup hitter, and he hits one to 2nd and dropped by Arias. Recovers, throws to 1st, not in time. Everybody is safe. 5-0 San Diego. Runners at the corners, still 1 out.
1-2 pitch to Jackson Merrill. Swing and a miss. Taken off is Bogarts. He'll get there. Bad throw, ends up in center field. From 3rd comes Machado, and the Padres take a 6-0 lead.
Top of the order, infield in.
Slowly rolled. Pitcher's going to 1st, and they get the out there, but a run will score. The back door from 3rd comes Cronenworth. Padres take a 7-0 lead.
And what do you know? Omar Cruz, 20-24 in the minors. This is his major league debut for the kid. And Don, what a great game to come in, right? In the 9th, up by 7.
Swing and a miss. First batter he faces in the big leagues, he strikes out.
Omar, get that baseball.
So 2 away. On the ground is short. Picked on the backhand by Bogarts. The throw is good. Padres win. They add to their record. 6-0 to begin the season in 2025.
They are one of 2 undefeated teams in Major League Baseball. It is just the Dodgers and the Padres, 2 teams in the same division, rivals.
The big news today, Jackson Merrill extended 9 years.
2 down here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. The Padres have runners on the corners, and Manny Machado coming up. And Suarez takes off, pitches low. Naylor throws down. Fernando takes off. The throw home is high and not in time. Padres pull it off and get the first run of the day on that 1st and 3rd steal play.
Manny waiting on a 1-1.
Say fair.
Deep 3rd, long throw, and it will be off the glove of Mazzardo. Coming around as a rise, 2-0 Padres. Ramirez had more time than he realized and uncorks that. And it's off the glove of Mazzardo, and the Padres take a 2-0 lead. Saw you at Jackson Merrill's extension today, press conference, as he drives this one to right field. Back goes Jones, looking up, the ball's gone! Jackson Merrill and his new extension has just left the yard. 2-run shot for the kid. 4-0 Padres.
I continue to say as he's taking pictures over here, energy that he brings to the ballpark, it's contagious.
Jones sees trying for a 1-2-3 inning in the 5th. He has already struck out Naylor and Arias. Now the 2-2 to Schneemann taken on the outside corner. Strike 3 called. Throws him with a changeup, and Cease strikes out the side here in the 5th. Jones at second, 1 away. Padre lead 4-1.
This is sharply hit, diving at third. Iglesias from his backside gets it there. Nice play on the other side by Rise as well. Spectacular down there. That's Jose Iglesias. OMG.
It's a big league play.
7th inning, Arise, Machado, and Merrill due up. Padres lead the Guardians 4-1.
Driven to right towards the Petco porch, and it is gone. Home run. Luis Suarez. Padres get their 4-run lead back again on top 5-1. First home run of the year for Arise. 2 down in the 9th. For the faithful, stand is 1 at Petco Park in San Diego. Fly ball headed to left field. Lockridge moves over and under and makes the catch. Padres win. They win all the games on the homestand. 7 games to begin the year at home. They win them all. Chopped the pitcher up into the air with a bad throw. Run will score. Arises in 2-0 San Diego. Inside almost hits him. Ball 4. Another run in. Padres take a 3-0 lead.
A very difficult first inning for Ben Brown. 3-0 San Diego.
So Manny at first, 2 outs. 1-0 to Merrill. Here's the pitch. And Jackson sends it in the air to straightaway center. It's deep. Crow Armstrong back on the warning track at the wall. This one gonna go. 2-run homer, Jackson Merrill. 3rd of the year, and don't go anywhere. It's now 7-5.
I'll bring up Gavin Sheets in a big spot here, tying run in scoring position for San Diego. Line to right and a base hit. Jackson Merrill's coming around, and he will score to tie the game. Padres trailed 7-3. It's 7-7 now. 1st and 2nd, 1 away. Manny Machado, 2-0 pitch. Machado grounds one to short. Swanson goes to second for 1, on to first for 2. No, get away! Here comes Fernando from 3rd. He'll score. Padres take the lead. Errant throw, and scoring is Fernando. The Padres take advantage of the error made. 8-7 San Diego. They trail by 4 at one point.
Cubs down to their final out.
He struck him out and the Padres win. They come back 4 runs down to beat the Cubs. 8-7 San Diego. Back to the track on the wall as heading to second base is Arise. Into second with a 1-out double.
So here's Machado hitting at .316, no homers, 2 RBIs.
Reaches out, lifts a flare to shallow center, and diving, not catching it is Blade. Arise is coming around to score. Padres take a 1-0 lead. Jake Cronenworth now stands in. Jake heading in the 4 spot, moving on up in the order. It's a fly ball to right field, headed towards the Crone zone. Back is Butler at the wall, and yes, there is a Crone zone in Sacramento. Jake just found it. 3-0 San Diego in the 1st. 1 out, 1 on for Manny Machado. Use a liner to right center field. That gets into the alley, all the way back to the track on the wall. The throw, there'll be none, and the Padres take a 4-0 lead. Manny Machado with an RBI double.
4-3 game.
Fernando has flied out to the warning track in center, struck out in the 3rd.
High drive to deep left field for Fernando. That's in Sacramento.
2nd home run of the year for Fernando. Padres have a 5-3 lead.
Robert Suarez is going to try and close this thing out. Bottom of the 9th inning at Sutter Health Park in Sacramento.
Swing to the first pitch, pops it up. Diaz headed over to make the catch for out number 1. That'll work. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 9th. Gotta love that. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Foul tip into the catcher's mitt at 100. First strikeout for Suarez, out number 2 in the 9th.
He has got that location locked in. He went right back after the changeup.
And 2 down here in the bottom of the 9th.
Fly ball headed towards right center field. Brandon Lockridge is there. Padres win game 1. Suarez will pick up his 5th save of the year. And the Padres down the Athletics a final of 5-4. So on the mound today for the Padres, Randy Vasquez.
Making his 3rd start of the season, 26-year-old that made the opener.
Soderstrom swings, grounds it to the right side. To his left, Iglesias has it on the outfield grass. And an easy breezy 1-2-3. Bottom of the 1st inning for Randy Vasquez. Second at bat today for Oscar Gonzalez. Flew out to deep right his first time up.
Now sends one to center. Blade dives, can't catch it. Coming around is Bogarts. He will score. Machado stops at 3rd, and the game is tied 1-1. So Oscar Gonzalez sends one to center. Blade cannot make the catch, and the Padres able to tie it up 1-1.
Doesn't matter how you get it, just that you get it.
Interesting day so far for Randy Vasquez. A breezy 1st, a breezy 3rd, but in the 2nd inning, really made himself work. Swung on and missed, strike 3. First K of the day for Randy. A 1-2-3 4th inning, and he caps it with a K.
Xander Bogaerts to open up the 5th inning. 5 for 10 now in the series for X. Sharply hit and by the dive. Urias at 3rd base. Bogaerts is headed to 2nd base, and he will cruise into 2nd base with a leadoff double. 3rd hit of the day for Xander Bogaerts.
Xander, stay hot.
Gavin Sheets will have another crack at it.
Fly ball to right center field. Blade will make the catch as Bogaerts tags at 3rd base. The throw is going to be cut off, and the Padres take a 2-1 lead. Gavin Sheets getting the job done. Sac fly to center.
And the Padres lead for the first time today. It's 2-1.
Job well done there by Gavin.
First walk he's allowed since the 2nd, and his 3rd walk overall.
And the pitch is bounced up the middle, way to his right. Iglesias has it near 2nd, steps on the bag in time, throw to 1st in time. What a double play turned by Jose Iglesias. Unbelievable. That'll end the 5th inning. Left-hand hitting J.J. Blade swings at the first pitch, pops it into shallow center. Lockridge racing in, on the move, gets there to make the catch, and the ball game is over.
So the rubber game of the 3-game series, the Padres come away with the victory in the game and in the series.